tired after I slept on the couch. Go to the high end of the school and end this bullying. I think I should be keeping away from the school after what happened. Oh, sweet, there's a pharmacy right over there. This. Pardon me. I'll get there. Stop sprinting. I'm not even hitting the button. Here for some of that home-style chicken cat food. These aren't that great, but right now a couple of these. Slow it down. I like this song. This, I'm just gonna fucking take me back to the high school. I don't feel like boarding my way there. For the most part, I usually would just go on foot or skateboard. I think the cat pays me no matter what on just travel. But as long as I run around, taxis don't count. I don't know if the skateboard counts. But I definitely like doing that just because right now I'm in the beginning phases where I need as much fighting experience as I can.
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Coda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsune's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today.
I'll just eat lunch here, okay?
Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
We told you to get your ass up, you little slut. Oh, maybe you've started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
Enough! Get your ass up!
What's the fucking holdup, Coda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So
Gross.
slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite. You guys are making me sick.
Hey, who the fuck said that? We're making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
They're like, wait a minute, we didn't say that.
You punks. This shit's getting old. The fuck?
Ganging up on the same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Coda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just ignore these losers.
How low can you go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any points.
Right? Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell? Hey!
She can dish it, but she can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
What the fuck, man? If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
What part of this don't you understand?
Yeah. You know what, guys?
Fuck this.
It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yakuza didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
Weren't you guys going to lunch? Go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss them out.
I feel like now we're just...
What in the hell is going on here? Fuck this.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Fuck it.
Just leave. Fuck this.
Wow. I've never seen those kids band together like that.
They all knew what was going on in there now. It can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right in front of you is wrong. Not so different from adults, right?
Yagami-san, was everything we just
That's-
witnessed part of your plan?
Fuck them
It's
up.
just psychology. There's this concept called the bystander effect.
Fuck them all up.
According to the
Take that,
psychologists,
bullies.
when a person witnesses an incident, there's 3 things that run through their mind if other people are in the vicinity. 1. If no one else acts, it must not be urgent. 2. If no one else acts, I don't have to take action either. And 3. If I take action alone, I'll embarrass myself. The result? Everybody stands there and nobody takes action. I just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. Penguins are the same way. You ever seen a flock of them hesitating to take a leap into the sea? One takes the first plunge and the others all start following after him.
The first penguin, you say? It's a fascinating term for a display of bravery. I've heard it said that overseas in America, the first penguin is a symbol of respect.
So for Yagami-shi, that would mean your voice was the first penguin in that classroom.
I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem. But here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
They're gone. You should be safe from them for a while.
Funny how this is gonna start as us dealing with bullying, and it's gonna get to a lot more fucked up shit later.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now? Might not be wise for adults to intervene just yet.
I suppose your plan has worked out for the better. But it should be teachers and administrators handling these matters, not detectives.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Oh, come on, man. Lighten up a little. You didn't have to rub it in her face.
You know what she thinks? She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affairs.
Well then, I apologize on her behalf. But Yagami-san, that was some
She
magic
hates
you
us.
worked there. Hard to admit this at my age, but I learned quite a bit from what you did.
I wouldn't go that far.
Good stuff, Yagami-san. Naturally. I knew you would deliver.
Huh?
In the law, sorry, I forgot to tell him we went to Yokohama.
Sorry, I have to take this. Hey, this is Yagami.
This is Shirosaki. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
Oh boy.
I have a rather urgent request for you. It concerns a trial we've been involved with.
Listen, sorry, son. I'm a little busy. I don't know if I can take a rush job at the moment. We aren't even in Kawachi right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Really? That's interesting.
I'm helping Sugiura out with a case for his new agency. We're on site right now. At Serio High School. Sorry, son? You there?
Serio High? Somewhere near Eugene-cho? Is that the school?
Hmm? Have you heard of it?
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago. It was all very sudden.
Huh. I think I heard something about that, actually.
He himself was a Serio High graduate. He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec. How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba, and his body was discovered a few days ago. They found him in one of Ijincho's abandoned buildings.
Huh?
The body was badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police have just released his identity. Moments ago, in fact.
Moments ago?
This gonna end today?
Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead, before the police even confirmed it. A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara. I defended him in court. The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping. He's also an active duty officer.
So you're saying he committed the murder too?
No. The victim was still alive while Ehara was at the station in Tokyo committing sexual battery. He was caught and arrested on the spot. And he's been in jail for the 2 months since.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right. But there's more to it. A few days ago, someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body. It obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit. But whoever that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other way he could have known about the body.
Exactly. There's clearly more to Ehara than an officer turned groper. More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their home. He was a student at Seiryō High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
You mean it's revenge? In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
It's highly likely. As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
Oh boy.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better alibi than being arrested for a different crime, right? Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as suspect number 1.
But groping as an alibi? Why go to all that trouble? There had to have been a better way than that. I'm worried. As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict. I can't allow that to stand. I need to reconsider both the harassment and the murder, because I think the truth is these cases are one and the same.
All right. Well, what can I do for you?
Can you see if anyone at Seiryō High will talk about Mikoshiba? Right now, we need more information. And the first thing we should focus on is how and why he disappeared. That could give us a lead.
So, does this mean you're hiring me?
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
Okay, I'm on it.
Gonna need a lot of money, I'm broke.
No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
I need money. I'm broke. Gotta afford all of my medicine. Anyway, previously on Lost Judgment.
Ijincho, Yokohama. A harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered. The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case, a police officer named Ehara, was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ehara gave the court an ominous revelation, that the son he had lost was avenged.
Gonna be in like the late chapters, and we're gonna be like, remember when we were just solving a bully case? Ah, good times. Still gonna probably be revolving around something with revenge and bullying, but still. When we just helped the girl.
Before I
Crazy.
go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ehara, age 53. Senior officer with Tokyo PD, convicted of sexual battery. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
He's been
His wife
sitting
moved
there.
to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life in his 3rd year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ehara's maintained his innocence. We've had no luck getting him to budge. Mind you, the prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
True.
And what about when they handed down the verdict? Ehara flew off the handle or something?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Ehara seemed convinced that Mikoshiba had bullied his son, and to get his justice, he even took Seiryō High to court. However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying.
Never mentioned that lawsuit. I'm sure he wasn't thrilled with the verdict.
I still
Or
need to dig
whatever
into
his
the
name
court
is.
record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Bad at reading.
Sounds like I'm on deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Seiryō High himself.
Are you talking about me?
Are you not the
I
chairman?
don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san. But let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough, and if they find out everyone already knows...
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them, and probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ehara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
Oh boy. Need to file an appeal in order to show the court our satisfaction with the verdict. But if we don't appeal in 2 weeks, the court will assume we have nothing left to argue and process the defendant as charged.
If we don't make our move, Ehara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there has been a critical oversight.
Right.
I'm sorry to give you a time limit instead of a viable
Don't worry, I'll
solution.
be out doing other
Don't
silly
worry.
things
I'll have to
during
make
my
do.
time limit.
For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec.
Send me a picture of Shiba. This is the guy who said he would be found dead.
Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
Who, me? Oh boy. Hey there, friend.
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start?
I can't reveal what happened to Miyashiba, but there's no harm in asking general questions about him.
Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
how do you have that photo?
Let me just show him everything.
That's him.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation. But if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please.
You killed
can you
him.
tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well. Go ahead.
Just assume everyone
Let's start
did
with
it.
the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well.
All right.
Then suddenly, he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No. We'd had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Sounds pretty standard for a school chairman. He wouldn't personally deal with any temp staff.
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes. But let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us. But we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that.
Push
but I
it
can't
away.
help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret? Potentially even out of pocket.
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of fire.
Yeah, but think of the views.
I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure I follow.
Something must have pushed the chairman towards taking action against the bullying now of all times. What pushed the chairman towards taking action against bullying now? Could be the groping. Either the smartphone footage or the security footage, unless this is just his trace element. We don't. I doubt that has anything to do with why he decided to take action against bullying. This one was aired on TV. Would have said there wasn't enough evidence to proceed, not that it didn't happen. Yeah. All coming together. But not really yet.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here, bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's undeniable.
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV...
Look at that picture in the background of those men running on the track team, I assume.
Any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Her? Great. Just my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
I kind of figured.
How was I supposed to know?
So, Would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
You're
Sorry,
gonna miss.
Kanto-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
But I want to shoot my shot. It's ready. One floor below this office. Shoot a shot. Hashtag don't come. Come on, kind of son. We already went over this. Smack.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Had to fucking kill a spider. Anyway. This is her desk. It's under supervision. Can anything here give me clues about him?
Suspicious. Hey.
Fucking huge. It was a big boy. Don't fucking want it anywhere near my shit. Photos of students, but their uniforms aren't from here. Wait, could this be Sensei herself? This is her at her high school days. Maybe this helps make her more relatable to the students. There's another photo in the back. That kid go here too? I'd like to check it out, but I can't be seen doing that.
What the? Hey. What the?
Tennis book class for 2-2. That's right, she is their homeroom teacher.
Hey.
Oh, the English book she has. I guess I know what subject she teaches. Anything else I could look at? Coffee. Anything else like anything like butt imprint.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Really
Why
smooth
do you
thing
of all
that
people want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
Thinking someone with nothing to go on isn't very effective, but I should come at this a different way.
You know what? Let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then.
Oh boy.
And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully, then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something weird's going on. This isn't consistent with her reaction to Koda-san getting bullied.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Oh boy.
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
Oh, great. And again, they just keep popping up for some reason.
Alright. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Instead of saying ma'am, he was accidentally going to say
Kaito-san,
mom.
You there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
Jesus Christ.
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something?
Finally, I'm useful.
All right, then. It's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
I don't want to go to gym. It's dodgeball day. I'm scared. Oh, sweet. I can get something at the shop. Oh, sweet. All these squares make a dodgeball. Mugwort. Alright, so who wants to get dunked on? Oh, that girl, isn't she? Let's go, son. She was the basketball club too. Maybe she knows about him. Oh boy. Hey, how you doing? I really don't want to keep talking to high school kids. Ball needs to get pumped a little more. That's a stiff ball.
Close one. Almost got it. You're Koda-san from class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still
Why do
here,
you still
asshole?
keep trying this?
Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Miko Shiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
Come on, I'll buy you a beer.
Bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
You brought a team against me, it didn't work. Now the snake sound, we know all about disarming if I do it properly. Fucking delinquent students.
Let's go.
Yeah, I keep fucking that up. Haha! No bat for you. I have this ball? No? Sorry, I was gonna do the thing to you, but I ran over you. This was fine. You kids fucking deserve it anyway. Booyah! Scared you.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Well, they decided to hit me with bats.
Hey, let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Huh? Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
See? I'm nice.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their
Christ.
school property?
Yeah, defenseless.
How many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
Can't believe they don't fucking want me here. This is bullshit.
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
Got a,
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a
I'm a lawyer.
Can't we work something out?
How about I'm a student?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough. Although, there is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant. A guidance counselor, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort.
Come on.
And on that note, I believe each club already has an advisor assigned.
That's unfortunate.
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
Time to ask around about him. I have to find a way to stay on this campus. You got staff positions that need filling. I think I saw a reception desk near the school entrance. Look for an inn at the school. I'm trying so hard to stay at school. So, should I ask him point blank if they have any openings? How do you get job hiring? On busy bulletin board, can I find some help wanted ads for the school here?
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
I knew it! Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face.
Yeah,
around
yeah.
here again.
I'm sorry, but do I... Oh.
Yeah, her. A girl called me yesterday. Damn, why her? Why now?
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Voyeur.
She saw my face yesterday. Plus, we got the camera back, so okay, take a breath. I should be safe.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't think they'll carry you to safety today.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Huh. Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake.
Oh my
You
god.
see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
Seriously getting busted here by some high school girl?
Lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
Not bluffing. This could turn out really bad. What do I do? Use EX surrender? Lee, refute her claim. I don't think she did all of that, but what if she did? I don't fucking know. I don't even know which one to pick. I doubt fleeing works. Oh, God. I'll refute the claim. I mean, DK calls bullshit.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
He was too ready for this.
Why don't you just give it up already?
Wait, this is the perfect time to use my new... Hang on, what am I thinking? There's gotta be another way. Damn it. I can just run.
There's no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store where you bought it. Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution footage with an inconspicuous design. Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough.
Wouldn't be me.
After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with the police investigation.
He would likely cover his tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police involved.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
It might actually be best not to run for now.
Let's say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Wait, the one thing she wants is one thing I can't give her. I have to find a way to negotiate here. I just need her to lose the camera footage. Is there anything I can use as leverage? I don't know. Do I have anything? If I don't do something, this kid's gonna have the whole school think I'm peeping. Let's stay calm and figure out the angle. But I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I gotta...
Look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
Right? So, drop the Monsieur Voyeur...
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well. So the fact that you don't look like a criminal proves nothing.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
Mystery fan, huh? Guess I shouldn't underestimate her. Well, this does mean I can reason with her. I was thinking when I think I saw her putting something up on the bulletin board. A little observation of the area might give me a hint.
Suspicious.
Is this their flyer, club flyer? And this is what my Inquisitor was posting here? What's it say? Our advisor is leaving. We've been informed the faculty is too busy to run initial club. We need an outside counselor. If you know any detectives or mystery writers, please share their contact info as soon as possible. Oh, crap. It must be her name. Oko Amasawa. This is insolence in club members. The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving the school soon. Yep, alright. Matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I need. You're not gonna believe it.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right? President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like your club's in a tough spot.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice but to solicit an advisor for us.
Well, that all sounds fine on paper. But the real-life logistics may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest. But you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Story mode, the long
Right?
shot.
So here's my proposition.
How about I become the club advisor?
How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables!
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but hello? As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
Ah, crap.
A test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
I'm bad at tests. You want me to fight someone? I could fight someone. I'm subpar at that. Want a lucky soda? Oh boy.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard.
Oh, good.
When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Please have a seat, Yagami-san.
Understandable. Oh, crap. Oh, I have limited time. There's a murder or like that case thing I gotta get appealed and all that shit. I'm stuck doing this.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand here. Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year.
Jeez.
Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras.
Understandable.
But when the opportunity is ripe, we also engage in more involved activities. And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
Ask
I
a
take
question.
it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
Alright, about
So,
this test.
getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras is believable. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision.
It's just
We'll
you
either
in the
accept
club
you as our mentor,
and this
or
guy,
turn
your
you
brother.
in as a deviant.
I get the picture. So what does this test entail?
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late, so your job is to resolve it.
How risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar
Oh,
baby?
Jesus Christ.
You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, foul-mouthed thug,
Jesus Christ.
isn't so self-aware. I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write
Yikes.
this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
Mm-hmm. And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be
Holy
in very
cow.
real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure.
Sure. I guess I could try to find a sugar baby.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with the test. Just tell me where to start, and I'll be there.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger.
Want me to dress up?
From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead.
I swear to
All
God, if
thanks
it's just
to
me with a
good
mustache.
So, you want me to go undercover?
design. Yep. Any detective worth their salt should have no trouble.
Or a
with
school
that.
uniform?
You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with a lead on the sugar baby.
I'm gonna have to dance.
Test.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself
Oh, crap.
can't. Those girls are a close-knit group. They'd never trade gossip with someone like me. However, if a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you, they might be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally
That's
teach from
not
books.
gonna be what happens with me.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I
know her test might be tough, Yagami-san. I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor.
Thanks, pal.
So good luck.
I just...
Oh.
Man, I gotta stop hanging around the high school. I need to go home. God, I've been at this high school. It feels like forever. I hate these kids. I can't solve all of my problems with fists. At least I'm not playing Yakuza where I'd have to worry about one of them after a sub-story show up and be like, hey, we're here to join your club. Oh, God.
Where's the captain? Ah, right there.
Something's not right. I feel so out of it.
Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry, I come bearing good news.
Oh great, the MRC. What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down, I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a
Look at
couple
those
times a
dance
month.
moves.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up soon. It's so much pressure.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors.
Hey, look at me. I'm a fucking
Don't
dancer.
worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
Hi.
Potential advisor?
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agreed to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you.
Is it the jacket?
So how long have
Oh,
you been
God.
a dancer?
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come
I
true moments in a movie.
gotta get out
I've
of
been
this high
literally
school.
racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. Oh, I'm so glad that's on you now.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No.
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing, but something about our choreography feels off. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try.
Uh-huh.
So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...
You know, It's hard to say what's going on at this point.
I shouldn't have to say this, but keen observation is elementary for a detective.
And?
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
So the test has already started. Great. They just don't have a lot of passion. Start winning over. Time to weigh in, in my honest opinion. Certain accusation or events won't unfold without your direct input. /answer within the given time limit to move the conversation along. Oh god. Choose to select nothing remain silent can also be an answer. The speed at which you make your choice will not affect the outcome. Certain conversation events won't unfold without your direct input. It needs to be, spice it up.
Isn't your routine a little tame? Maybe you could spice it up a bit.
Spice it up how?
I don't know.
Exactly. You mean like we need skimpy outfits?
No, that's not
Or,
really
like,
what I was going
dance
with.
all provocatively? What part of this is a
That wasn't really what I was going with. I just thought like a little bit more flash in the dance.
Yeah, sometimes I just say things.
Wow, yikes. Work on your timing.
I think you guys could use a bit more coordination. Something's off about your rhythm.
Really? I thought they were all pretty synced up.
Yeah, rhythm's actually one of our
I
strong
can't tell.
points.
I'm just picking them.
Oh. Well, you know what then? I think I had... there we go.
Let me take a little look. Make a bigger impact.
I think your performance could use a little more flair.
Flair? How so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But, how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's going to leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here. If only we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
Ah.
Suggestions? I don't even know how to dance. But if I don't get through this somehow, it's back to the whole pervert thing.
Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need.
What if you did the robot? What if you threw in some kung fu?
Why not incorporate kung fu?
Did you just say kung fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, and it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about kung fu.
Well, you're in luck. Kung fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool!
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect! So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's get a quick demonstration.
Alright, bring some people, I'll beat them up. It's like, damn it, I have to do...
Really? I really have to do this?
Of course. How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos?
Yeah, that's what the
We'll get
people
to
do
analyze
nowadays.
Your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff doesn't fit your routine at all?
So, you're not gonna help us after all? That's pretty weak.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
Guess I have no choice.
You know what? I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic.
Damn, am I really gonna do this? Oh, crap.
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start. And there. Now you take it away.
Oh, Doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
Yeah. Play any rhythm. You can play a rhythm game at the dance club where you begin dance lesson. Select one of Yagami's EX solos. This will be selected automatically for the tutorial. Check your settings and start the lesson. Oh, God. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Also an outfit selection. Press X, A, Y, or B accurately to fill the gauge. Once it's clear mark, you've nailed the routine. You've gotta be shitting me. Press 2 buttons connected at the same time. Alright. That's a little weird, but sure. That one's the hold. Got it. And solos that to access that leans. The game leans to your advantage while as active. Action icons come streaming down. You're free to activate them at any time. Only X solos you have in the beginning is freestyle. You can learn more by reading the dance textbook. I don't feel like...
Yagami-san, you're officially the best!
Sure. Oh, God.
Incredible. Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing!
That one is not that impressed.
Never do that. Oh my gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out. See it? Oh, look at that. Did you see that?
Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you. Winning is part skill and part pulling out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off.
Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're not just a pro.
I'm so glad they've never looked at a dancing video in their life.
Giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
Oh, God.
Well, whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Happy to help.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
I don't know about that
If
one.
you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure.
Now I turn around and walk right back in to do it again.
So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have.
But I don't think we passed. We didn't
Honestly,
do it.
I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizona-san over. Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit.
Really is sharp. I guess she's president of Mystery Research Club for good reason.
At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think you'll hire me just like that?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor. I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody. Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yep, no worries there.
Oh, I bet.
The chairman actually promised to sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible.
Yeah, he's just that kind of
He
guy.
thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
And he doesn't want a good detective to be
Well,
here.
with all that said,
There's a mystery
welcome to
afoot.
Mystery Research Club. Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
Hey, you'll get your chance, and it's a pleasure to be on board.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to dance club.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the club room for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
You didn't even solve the other
What, got
case.
something besides the sugar baby?
Yeah, you still haven't figured out the
Yes.
sugar baby one.
And this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more sinister web of conspiracies.
My internet's
But
been
that's a
being
lot to
shit a little
digest
bit,
right
but
now.
I
I'll
know it
get
couldn't
you up to
handle all
speed
the
when you're free.
dance.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
About school stories, he's agreed to let Yami act as an MRC advisor. It seems there's more delinquent activity that meets the eye here at the high school. To order unveil the activity, Yagami must infiltrate certain subcommittees within the school. Immerse yourself in various activities at the school. Get friendly with the students. Raise your leadership and solve the student issues. School stories are separate from the main story, so feel free to play these at your leisure. Isn't exactly what I had in mind, but sure. About raising Yagami's leadership allows you to access and progress through more new school stories. Accomplishing tasks in various stories will grow different. As it says in Yagami's leadership, you can't make any headway in one story. You may be able to trigger the next one by progressing another story. Try and progress all sorts of stories at the same time. Jesus Christ, I feel like I've been here all year. I got my in at the school. Now I can ask around about Miyashima without getting the boot. Apparently, it was tied with the basketball club being a former member. That comes to no surprise. The basketball players go after school. To the gym, of course. Does, place have mystery? They're in the basement. Perfect. Nurse's office. It's always important to know. The dance club room, but I don't see a logo. I don't know if I can just go to dance club right now. I wonder if I have to come back. No, me though. I love side stuff. Oh, I don't know why I want to stay in the school any longer. I need time to process all this. Hey, I'm back.
Yagami-san.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Yep. Outside counselor for the MRC at your service.
Yagami-san.
And congrats on that, Yagami-san. Definitely better than being on Sis's bad side. Must have really laid into you, huh? She was all worked up the day before, ranting about busting that pervert.
I guess so.
Yeah, I almost ended up on the front page of a paper as some kind of high school creeper thanks to her.
I'm sorry.
I'd apologize for
Either
that.
way.
So, you wanted to talk to me about something? Yes, there's a rather nasty rumor going around, and we're hoping you could help us with the investigation.
Well,
Matter of fact, there's a possibility that the sugar baby incident is actually related to this rumor. Suppose I had to do my duty as advisor.
Yagami-san.
Someone recently, a large number of the teens have begun engaging in illicit behavior. All these delinquency issues are flying under the radar without any authority figures catching wise so far. Which is surprising considering they really run the gamut. Shoplifting, smoking, sugar baby, street racing, gambling, phone scams. Even more surprisingly, many of these cases are otherwise reputable students who decided to break bad out of the blue, almost simultaneously. That is rather strange. Most intriguing part of the rumor, though, is the single individual has enabled this criminal activity.
Huh?
I mean, there's a mastermind behind it all or something? At least, in fact, if the rumor is accurate, someone is leading these students down a dark path. We're just getting to the point that this sole person appears to be the entire source of all this delinquency.
Oh.
Sounds almost like some kind of urban legend. Apparently, the high school students refer to him as the Professor. I'd like to believe it's a reference to Sherlock Holmes' greatest nemesis, Professor James Moriarty, or whatever the hell. But he masterminded all sorts of criminal acts throughout London. His debut story referred as the Napoleon of crime.
In other words...
But perhaps it would be more accurate to refer to our own professor as the Napoleon of delinquency.
So, to sum it up...
It's fascinating stuff, but you said it's all just a rumor so far, right? With the cards.
No.
Oh, fuck. Well, the recurring themes in these rumors are specific enough to make me think there's something to them. Apparently, there's a secret website run by the professor that only the students can access. I've identified some students who admit they know the site, but they are not exactly open to me any further. Ooh, a secret website, huh? What's it supposed to be? Some kind of message board? I've always heard those wind up turning into pits of anonymous hate. Nothing but places for bullies to get their kicks.
Yes.
It's actually MySpace. Oh. Likewise, however, it's apparently a unique feature the professor's website has gotten the students' attention. Kind of unique feature. But when the students write posts stating that their desires for something, it sounds like the professor appears and grants their wishes.
Unbelievable.
Grants wishes? That's absurd.
No.
May I remind you that's only a rumor. I imagine some of the wishes are for answers on tests, or a way to make easy money, or to get revenge on certain individuals. Okay, this is starting to sound a little more like a case than an urban legend, but it's still awful hard to swallow.
Yes.
I think it's awfully hard to swallow, but sounds dangerous enough to merit an investigation. Considering the hooligans the professor seems to surround himself with, this is someone no high schoolers should turn to for assistance.
I see.
Oh, he's got hooligans. That complicates things.
Hey.
What's a hooligan? The kind of punk who pulls scams and runs shady businesses. Sort of like a Yakuza, but without any of the rules or discipline. They can be a lot worse to deal with. Anti-gang laws don't apply to them, so they're hard to sweep up, and more of them are popping up ever since the Tojo and Omi disbanded.
Right.
Wow, I had no idea.
Well...
On a related note, I heard that the dance club Sugar Baby nearly got caught up in a dangerous situation. But some large, vulgar men suddenly appeared and offered her protection. Apparently, they were sent to serve as her enforcers. Surprised you know what they've called. I read a lot of books. At any rate, considering the range of criminal activity we've already discussed, I imagine the hypothetical operation would be quite a lucrative one.
If I were to guess...
In fact, it can be very well lucrative enough for someone to decide it's worth capitalizing on, perhaps with the use of a mysterious frontman. So all the talk of the professor might just be a smokescreen to let these thugs run their schemes. That actually sounds more plausible.
Yes.
You see now? From the right perspective, this urban legend actually appears rather mundane. I think I got a solid grasp on the situation. Do you know anything new need anything new from me, or should I just keep at the dance club for now?
Yes.
You just continue your efforts. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll keep after Professor Rumors and sniff out anything useful. I know you already have your hands full, but depending on what I hear, we may need to infiltrate other communities as well. Sure, just let me know when you need me. There's an app I recommend that you download if you're going to be getting more involved. What is it? It's a scheduling system for tracking your activities and responsibilities. Popular among teachers and who also club advisors. Imagine it'll do you some good considering your increasing involvement in school life. Oh God, I'm in school. Become a playground for all sorts of shady activity as of late. And the behest of the president of the mysterious club, Yagami looks into matters and forms bonds with students along the way. These investigations are known as school stories. Yagami infiltrates different communities and leaves a positive impact. His leadership will grow. It will help see each school story to the end. Leadership can be broken down into 4 categories: teamwork, focus, guts, and appeal. When you help community, the stronger leadership will grow. The type of leadership that grows depends on the community you help. When a specific type of leadership levels up, you may be able to infiltrate a new community. Get involved in different communities and aim to uncover them all. If you're stuck, check your tasks. Open your tasks at the pause menu of the school and check it out, and then use your map, because this icon might be there.
Now that you mention it.
I heard from the chairman that you have a lawyer's license. Yeah, although I'm not practicing anymore. What about it?
No.
That's just, I thought of almost accusing a lawyer for being, you know, a pervert. It gives me the shivers. Think I could sue for defamation? Please don't. I'll sue. God, I'll do a little bit of dancing thing. Why not? It's time for real, and then I'm probably gonna have to wait on the dance parts a bit because I might need better, like, styles. Right now, all I have are the freestyle ones, but they said down the line I'll have to look or find dancing textbooks or whatever. You're spending a lot of time here. You girls are doing all this still?
Nishizono.
Nishizono? Yagami-san, you came back for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to check up on the team. Is your advisor here today? No, he's still out. Apparently something's made him feel unwell. Something. Nothing specific. I don't know. None of us get told the details. How's practice been? Everything okay?
Yes.
Yeah, but the moves you taught us are pretty complex, so some of the newer dancers are still struggling.
Excuse me?
But sorry to be a pain, but can you run through us one more time? Me dance again?
Yes.
Yeah, you dance again. After all, you came up with the moves. You're the best choice to demonstrate for us. Soundbite strong suit, but I'll give it a shot. This time, please perform to the end of the song. Feel free to mix up your moves as you see fit. Remind me of the basic steps. Can you remind me again how it works?
It's a pleasure.
Pretty nerve-wracking with all them watching me like this. Picture myself in my underwear. It's no problem. No!
Got a song in mind?
Unfortunately, yeah. How bad?
Go ahead and pick a costume.
I don't have any.
Which steps should we work on?
It counts as a hit. Your groove gauge will fill more easily. Have an easier time increase score. Sure.
Go ahead and got a song in mind? Go ahead. Which steps? Got a song. Got. Which steps? Got a song in mind?
Jesus. How bad could normal be?
Let's freaking dance.
Let's freaking dance. The fuck? What am I doing with my life?
And a 1, and 2. Here goes nothing.
I can't even watch the dance.
And a 1, and a 2.
Does he look good? I can't tell. I can't watch it. Jesus Christ, I can't see anything going on. I have to fucking pay attention.
Fantastic, Yagami-san.
Yeah, look at me. I'm working on my teamwork. Hell am I doing with my life? Okay, hope that did the trick. Oh. Oh, Jesus. You're so good. Have you been dancing long? And you know Kung Fu?
Yeah.
Oh, I only know Kung Fu. I've never been a dancer.
Excuse me.
Hi there. I'm Maria Nami, second year and vice captain of the club. I'm Kiari Takaguchi. Fucking, I don't know what you want me to say. First year, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Come on, quit smothering Yagami-san. Did you memorize his moves back there? Not after just the one time. Yagami-san, sorry to bother you again, but would you be willing to coach us some more?
Yeah.
Sure, as long as you're fans of my moves. And for however long I need to gain their trust, then I start looking into this sugar baby situation. Well then, Sarah Rabbits are under your wing now. Your Sirio whatever rabbits. I can never say the fucking name of this place. Didn't mention our club is a name. Dude, dance teams need them for contests and stuff. Oh. Interesting. Who's this, your new coach? Oh, Hiragi Senpai. That's great, Eka-chan. You finally got sick enough of no-show Kumikado to get yourself a new advisor. Actually, he's not our advisor. It's more like he's just a guy doing us a solid. Takayuki Yagami, outside counselor for the MRC. No, asked me to lend the dance club a hand. Oh, that club. That's her club or whatever, right? Kumi, the third year I used to be one of the rabbits, but now it's time for me to buckle down for exams. It wasn't just our captain, he was the team sensation. Doing all kinds of solo dance contests. Most of the current rabbits joined after watching him dance.
Hey!
That includes you, right? Didn't you say that Senpai's moves were enchanting? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess I did. I mean, somebody is just so incredible on stage. Sounds like he's quite the idol. Quite the idol of a senpai.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sayaka-chan.
I'll give you back the movie you lent me. Oh, how was it? Did you like it?
Yagami-san!
Jesus, I'm right here. Don't fucking scream at me. Oh my god. What do you think of those two? Think like he's obviously in love with this senpai.
Are you serious?
I say, well, now that you mention it, right? She always denies it, but spends 5 minutes in the same room. Yeah, Yagami-san, what? I'm right here. For fuck's sake. Oh my god. Spent 5 minutes in the same room with those two, and it's pretty clear to anyone. Granted, it's pretty clearly a one-sided thing, too. Totally head over heels for him, especially since he's the one who's made her captain. I even say he's her inspiration for leading the rabbits.
I see.
I see that now, huh? Oh. Do you need me to dance one more time? I might as well do it while I'm in the rhythm to do it. We can record our practices on video. Let me know if you want me to play something back for you. Oh, I can watch a recording? That's great. At least then I can see how the dance looks. I'll do one more and then I'm off to do other things.
Got a song in mind? Go ahead. Which step should we work on? Go ahead and pick a... Got a song in mind? Go ahead. Got a song in mind?
Because we can only do Let's Dance as a song, so I can't do any other ones right now. Let's do one. I don't know if repeating the song matters, because I think I have to wait. I'll do it for fun. Oh no, there's people with me? Were there always people? I can't fucking tell. I can't watch any of this.
Here goes nothing.
Just do anything for you?
And a 1, and a 2.
Here goes nothing.
Huzzah! So cool.
Fantastic, Yagami-san.
Okay, that does help because the thing's going up. Alright. Looks like I might have to do it one more time. Get that meter full.
Yagami-san.
Thanks for coming today. We're already looking a lot better than after the last bit of coaching you gave us. I haven't left, by the way. I'm exhausted. So happy to have you come by, especially since our advisor is still a no-show. But the door slams in your face. If a door slams in your face, check for a window. Good point. I feel like she's beginning to trust me. Maybe I can ease into questioning about the sugar baby. I don't feel like this is the time. Although it's possible this is too early. If I blow it now, she might not even. She may be even more guarded about the subject. No, unless it makes me have to ask. Yeah, I have to.
Hey.
I heard this weird rumor about the dance club. Huh? Yeah. It's only a rumor, but I'm still kind of concerned. I heard that one of the rabbits is running a sugar baby. Oh, you mean that rumor? Yeah, I heard it too. Another rumor is one of her victims was a real lowlife, and now he's out looking for her. Those rumors turn out to be true. I can't just let that happen. I really appreciate looking out for us, but I don't think there's any truth to it. If it's just a rumor, then I'm good. We don't want to be overly suspicious of each other, right?
Yes.
Right. Might know something, but she's not ready to talk about it yet. Might be too tough to press before I earn her trust. Gotta get the club through prelims first. Alright, yeah, I have like one more meter, I think, for the dancing, so I might as well just get it over with, it looks like. Let me help you girls learn this song. Master. Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, let's
Just
go.
fucking do it again. Look at now, there's more people. Oh god, they're multiplying.
Here goes nothing.
I'm so glad there was no dance club in my school and that someone didn't try to drag me into it.
Keep it up.
And a 1, and a 2.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah. Now you ladies are learning it. Full combo.
Yakuza-san, you're officially the best.
Holy shit. Like how when they go to dance, there's no music.
Okay, team.
Yes, we just nailed that. You're all in sync, and you got the new moves down pat. I think we're finally ready for prelims. Competition is this for the citywide dance regionals. We have to do well in the preliminaries before they'll let us into the final competition. Really, that's exciting. A fairly small event. We're just really gunning for his first place at the National High School Dance Jam.
What does that mean?
That does sound like a bigger competition. It's huge. Dance clubs across the whole country are come together. Most of them are really good too. It can be tough just getting past the prelims.
I see.
Dance Jam's a real big time competition.
Yes.
We gotta win this dance regional to even have a chance at nationals.
Sayaka-chan!
Jesus. Got those rabbits in fighting form. Senpai, it's almost time for the regional prelims. You ready for it? Yeah, I think we are. Over the course of the story, there are meets for which you must practice and clear routine songs. You only have one song in the beginning, but more routine songs will be added as you progress. As you practice with the song, the level will increase. When it reaches max, you're ready to perform it at a meet. Now that you've mastered Yagumi's move, the rabbits are sure to mesmerize the audience.
You got this!
Leading the charge, I can't wait to see the enthusiasm at the prelims. Gonna come too? Yay, it's so amazing.
Yagami-san.
Jesus, yeah. Have you noticed how high her voice gets when she's around Senpai? Oh, does it? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
Totally does. She gets all bubbly too. I bet even Haragi, whatever the fuck, Senpai can tell she loves him. Well, considering that make for a solid motivator. Could that make for a solid motivator? That's a good point. Ever since she got closer to him, Daga just shines when she dances.
Yagami-san.
Really appreciate you being there to watch. Let me know when you're ready to go. Hope there's not a chess club. Real fucked if that's the case. Well, let's see how you ladies do at prelims. You gonna help with some practice today? Yeah, let's get going. Great, thank you so much. Rabbits, roll out! Autobots, let's roll out. This is the venue. Okay, we're here. Who? I'm getting nervous. Chad really came. Rose.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you I would? But your exams, you've got all that studying to do. I need to study, but being there for my juniors is even more important.
Let's do our best.
All right. Knock his socks off.
Which song now? Dressed, gotta set the dress. Which song now?
I like how it's him
Dressed
now.
to impress.
Dress like
What do you
me.
think? Gotta set the stress. Which song now? Okay, let's go.
I gotta fucking dance as her. Yes, or I'm just picking the song, either or. Don't fuck it up. Oh my god, look at all the people. I'm gonna freak out. I'm about to forget the entire routine. I should just tell. Guys, what do you do? Just imagine the audience as the giant pumpkins.
You guys.
Can we get together? I see some awfully nervous rabbits. I think we are good. You're frozen stiff is what you are. Focus all that energy in delivering the strongest routine you can. Show the crowd that the rabbits are made of.
Yes.
You're right, we worked hard for this. All that's left now is that last perfect push. We can do it.
Okay, team.
Time for a huddle.
Smile, spirit, spunk. Go!
Yeah! Go me! Got this. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I've actually practiced a routine.
Here we go.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Nice.
And a 1 and a 2.
I hope they're doing good. I can't see any of it. My eyes can't focus on what's going on. I hope they're looking good back there.
Here we go.
I can't watch any of what's going on. I have to focus on the buttons.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm a detective.
Hell yeah.
Did you see that, Yagami-san?
Supposed to be worrying about like a murder case and all that again, right? Too bad I'm teaching dance. I'm in at second place. The high school apocalypse, or whatever the fuck apocalypse. Only the first place winners left to announce. No, did we lose? There's no way we're getting first. And now, audience, are you ready to hear the final team? Apocalypse, or whatever the fuck that was. The first place winners, the top performers the entire day. Are you ready? And the first place is... Let it be us, please. Sierra High School, first place. It's us. It's the Rabbits.
What?
Oh! Oh! We did it! Yeah. That's what appeal and teamwork's all about.
No way.
I can't believe we got first place. It's like I'm dreaming right now. I know, right? We did it without even a senpai on the team. Naka-chan, Rabbits, congrats on first place. Did you see us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. Made me wish I was right up there with you.
Thank you.
You saw all the rabbits for your hard work.
Excuse me.
Senpai, we were talking about going out for a bite after this. Do you think you'd wanna? Nope.
Hey.
Jeez, let's go. Oh shit, I didn't realize the time. That girl.
Nozuki-san.
What are you doing here? I didn't see Sagi High compete today. You, me, and I have a date after this. A date? We're catching a movie together. You two going out? Well, I told her I'd go and see it with her, but I couldn't call it a date. I wouldn't. We just happened to want to see the same movie. Oh, I see.
Hey.
I just happened to see your routine. How should I put it? It seems like you played it safe today. Safe how exactly? Maybe not enough zing? You have that one really amazing Gonya club, though, right? I've seen her compete before. Whatever happened to her?
Way.
I mean, I can't. I'm glad she's gone. If that was you in top form, then I'm worried about Dan Sham. Remember our deal? Of course, no way I'd forget it. Good for you. Anyway, let's get going. Good, another bitch in the fucking mix.
Hey.
Who was that? Yuri Nozuki, the captain of Saki High's dance club. I can't say like 80 to 90% of these names. Really something else. She used to be the star idol for Twinkles. I may have almost read that as Twinkies. I was like, what the hell? She was a star idol for Twinkies? The fuck does that mean? It's like, no, try again. Reread it. Reread the word. former idol. So she used to dance professionally? Yeah, but she up and left the group one day to dance her own dance. Her agency made her do cutesy, simple routines as an idol so they'd be fan-friendly. But she put a lot of effort in breaking away from that image since leaving the industry. What was that about a deal? Oh, that is for Ragi Senpai. Apparently, Norizuki-san's known him since they were little, and I guess she's always had feelings for him. So at the last meet, when she saw them being all cute, she offered a deal. The winner of the next dance jam gets to tell him about their feelings. And she accepted the challenge. Oh, so she got talked into a dance-off with a pro. It's only going to be crushed if she loses, but she's up against an actual pro. Sounds like the competition's about to get fierce. Then she just murders them. Murders them all.